Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is of course Jack and welcome back to Lumber Tycoon 2. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a part 2 to the video that was uploaded yesterday, which was the best hidden secrets and Easter eggs inside Lumber Tycoon 2. Now guys, before we get started into this video, if you aren't subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We just hit 13,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. We're on our way to hit 15,000 subscribers at the moment, so your help would be much appreciated. So admittedly, I did not expect to be doing a part 2 to this video. However, it was pointed out to me and I also recognised that I had forgotten a good number of the Easter eggs and secrets in Lumber Tycoon 2 that hadn't even crossed my mind when I was trying to think of them yesterday. The first one that we're going to be starting off with is by the snow biome. So a lot of people know about this, a lot of people have made videos on YouTube about this and also tweeted me about it in the past few weeks as well. Again, I don't know if people have been seeing this one more often because a metaverse chest was spawning here or whether it's just pure coincidence. In order for us to see this, I think I am going to have to use the blueprint glitch. I've glitched underneath the ground here. I don't know how easy it's going to be able to see. There we go. Right. We can kind of see what I'm trying to get at now. It's, I lost it. No. So you can kind of see what I'm referring to. In fact, that was the best shot of it there. There we go. I'm going to leave that there. As you can see, underneath where the rocks spawn, almost like a shaft, like a mine shaft underneath this area here. Now, I'll put a picture on screen so you can see that, but I have obviously just shown you that it is actually there. It's just very difficult in order to try and glitch under there without glitching back out. And a lot of people have theorized that this area down here is a new area that was added to Lumber Tycoon. Unfortunately, again, just like yesterday's, I'm starting off with the one where I know the answer to what it is. It is not a secret as far as I am concerned. That thing down there was almost like a retainer back in 2017 for the Roblox winter event that was hosted here in Lumber Tycoon 2. And the winter event involved you going into the snow biome and collecting snow glow trees, which are obviously now in the Tic Tac Toe memorial. However, at that time, you had to drive through here, and in order to obviously save players from having to go and spend 220 money, or get 220 money in the first place, Defaultio just added it so they could drive straight through to complete the event quicker. I believe for a few weeks after, the retainer stayed above land, and for a while after then the rocks were glitched and these were no collide, so you could drive straight through them. Obviously that's now fixed, and that's been fixed for a while. But yes, so that item is the exact same one that was from the 2017 winter event, and it's simply been pushed under the map. Now, whether it's going to be reused for something in the future, I don't think it will be. And as with many event things, Defaultio does not seem to like deleting these items. He will usually keep them in the game for whatever reason. So just a pointer actually, while we were talking about the winter event, it's the exact same with this cabin just here. This cabin was a part of the winter event of 2017, and the drop-off point just next to it there was there for you to put snow glow wood in. And then once you'd put a certain amount of snow glow wood into that disposal bin, it would then give you a game badge. Again, that has just stayed there ever since the event happened. Now, in order to get to our next secret or Easter egg that we are going to be showing, it's actually up in the Icewood area. So you're going to need to drive up towards the Icewood. So it's your choice on how you get up to the Snowwood. You can either walk up there or you can try and drive up there. If you want to drive up there, it's much easier to do it with the smaller trucks in Lumber Tycoon rather than the bigger trucks. But you know, if you've got the skills, then you know, you should be sorted. Not saying that, you know, not everyone has the skills, it's just once you've done this a few times you get the hang of it. As you can see down here, there is a cave. Now, we can jump out of our truck here because, unfortunately, actually we could have taken our truck. Okay, that didn't work as well as what I was hoping. As you can see, this is a cave just here. Now, it's very dark. If you want to see properly, then you should probably bring some work lights with you. You can't bring a vehicle into here. Maybe the smaller vehicles again, but definitely not the bigger vehicles. As you can see, just in front of us here, there is a lighthouse. So in here, this lighthouse is very rusty. It's definitely disused and it doesn't have any light in it, so it doesn't serve its purpose. It's also in a cave, which doesn't make a lot of sense for a lighthouse to be in a cave because obviously, you know, it's meant to be to obviously guide boats into the land. Is this to do with the tip off from Defaultio about boats or just a joke about boats? I don't know, because that's obviously really the only use that lighthouses actually have. But in terms of why this is here, we don't really know. It is an Easter egg to one of Defaultio's other games. That game will be in the description below, and this lighthouse is featured in that game. It's just at the end of a pier. Again, I think that's just a showcase game more than an actual, you know, game with a purpose. Very strange that this should be here. We've done multiple tests on it, and you know, I know that Heath Haskins and also I think Bunny Films have done multiple videos on this lighthouse trying to figure out if there's anything to it. There really isn't, like, by the looks of it anyway, and if there was something to this, I would imagine by now we would have found it, unless it's going to have some sort of relevance in the future. If you have any theories on what that could be, then, you know, put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Okay, so our next secret is actually here at the wood drop-off. Now, you may have walked up to here and thought nothing of this before, and I certainly know that I did, you know, until it was pointed out to me, that there is a blank sign right next to the wood drop-off just here. However, this sign is not blank. Actually, the message is on the other side of the sign. So you can obviously use shift lock in order to see what the sign says. Shift lock our camera within the wall. We can see that it says collect ticket inside. Now, what this is referring to, nobody really knows. There is obviously speculation of what people think this could mean. Before Defaultio had completed the game, perhaps he had a system where you would drop off the wood here and you would get some sort of a ticket, and you would then have to go and take the ticket to Tom inside of the store in order to trade that for money. However, this obviously could be relating to Hoover, because you have to buy a ticket for Hoover. However, that wouldn't make a lot of sense considering this doesn't have any relevance to Hoover as far as we're concerned, like as in Wood R Us, and it wouldn't really make any sense to not buy a ticket on the boat. So I'm not really sure. It's very overlooked, like, you know, no one really thinks to look on the other side of the sign. Considering it's next to the wood drop-off, would make sense for it to be involved in some sort of way of collecting money. So the next secret that we have for you is actually over here in the volcano. Now, someone kindly reminded me of this over in my comments of yesterday's video. Daniel has skill, and that is the green box, which is just down here. As you can see, I jumped out of my truck and I'm walking down the side of the volcano just here. Now, I'm obviously not going to show you how to get it because it's a very long process in order to get this, but as you can see through here, there is almost like a kind of obby. Now, through this obby, you can go through and go and get the green box. Don't think you can make that jump there. Oh, you can. Oh, interesting. And pretty much you can go across here and through here, and I'll put on screen exactly now what you can get. Pretty much, it's a green box. I mean, that's literally what it is. It's actually a white box, though, interestingly. It's just the particle emitter around it that is green. Green box itself, once you go and step on it, will go and give you a message on screen that says something like your achievement has been noted. And if you want to go and learn how to get that, I may do a video on how to get that. I may ask CoPrimate if he wants to record that. You know, Heath, if you want to do a video, hit me up. I think we actually recorded one before, but I'm pretty sure that my footage corrupted or something along those lines. There was a reason why I couldn't post it. Something pretty interesting that Ender, who is in the comments of my videos, he's also in the Discord server and in the Lumber Tycoon fan group Discord server. He's also like the lead or the head of the wiki, which is obviously where I get a lot of my information from, where a lot of people get their information from. So again, I'm in full support of the wiki. It's down in the description of most of my videos. He made an interesting point on screen that I'm going to read off now, saying that the green box actually sent Defaultio a message, I think via email, whenever someone reached the green box. It's quite possible in the future, if Defaultio sparks some interest in updating the game more regularly, that the green box may have some sort of purpose in the future, maybe some sort of special item, or you need to get the green box in order to have access to a special area. I'm not entirely sure on what he could do with that, but it's a pretty interesting concept anyway. But yeah, guys, I don't think I've missed any more off this list. There was a couple of points. I think Madmon made a comment regarding some more pinkwood under the cabin. Yeah, I am aware of that, but I didn't want to go too in depth with the whole pinkwood, you know, storyline. I feel like that's been way overdone over the last few years, hence why I only included one site. There are multiple areas with pink items in, however, obviously, you know, that doesn't mean that there is pinkwood in the game, but I appreciate nevertheless you making that out to me, because I had forgotten when I was recording yesterday, but I didn't record it today because I don't want to sound like a broken record, if that makes any sense. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to go down below, like, comment and subscribe. Go and follow me on Twitter, join my Discord if you want to, and let me know if you find any more secrets or if you can think of any that I've missed. Obviously, I read most of the comments that come through. I mean, if you find any more, let me know. Guys, I'll catch you in my next video.